Okay, hi everybody. Just trying to make things a little bit simpler for you so you can understand what's going on when you're playing around with your pedals. Okay, it's very hard to try and explain to you when I'm in a car as to what's going on inside the engine. So, see with this item here, this is obviously my set of dual controls. So there's no accelerator pedal. You imagine this is my brake pedal, this is my clutch pedal. Okay, naturally they're going to be mounted up in the air, and obviously when you push them down, you're braking or you're putting the clutch in to disengage the engine from the gearbox. Okay, and as you raise that clutch pedal back up, we're always teaching you about the biting point. So as you raise the clutch, you're going to find a place literally as it starts to come up from the floor where the car feels like it wants to move. Okay, a lot of instructors, in fact most instructors, will only ever really teach about the biting point, and you guys know that I teach about the biting point and then the transition point. So when we're looking at the clutch pedal, at any point on any car there is going to be a certain point where the biting point is. Now it will change from car to car, and it will change depending on the condition of the clutch itself. If the clutch is worn out, it might raise further up, and if it's new it might start finding the point a lot further down. If the clutch is new. Okay, so let's just assume you found the biting point. So you raise your clutch up and you found the biting point. Now what we want you to do is try and hold that pedal where it is. A lot of you, when you're then ready to go, you just jump off that clutch. And what literally is happening inside the car, I'm just going to explain what a few of these bits are. This is what is called a slave cylinder, and it's mounted inside the gearbox behind this item. And when you push that pedal down, what it literally does is move this piece in and out, which pushes this. And once it pushes this, it makes this piece move in and out. So what's happening when the clutch foot is down, you're releasing, okay, the clutch. And when you let it go, you're slamming it. If you let go of it quickly, you're slamming it into another plate, which is on the other side, called the flywheel. All right, because there's a spleen inside here, as this starts driving, yeah, it's going to make contact. So what we're trying to get you to do, where the biting point actually is, and if I imagine this is the flywheel, what we're trying to do is just get a little bit of friction being created by these two surfaces. But if we slammed it straight into that surface, you're trying to get the whole weight of the car to move in one hit, and the car's just not powerful enough, and this is only tiny, and literally it just can't manage to do that all in one hit, and it causes you to stall. So what we're trying to do is get you to gain a little bit of friction first, so you're bringing the surfaces together, and once you've got that biting point, you're holding it so that when you are ready to go, instead of then just literally coming straight off the clutch, you're going to raise it just a tiny little bit more and hold it. Okay, you'll get to a point where the then car starts moving, and then once it gets moving and it's got a little bit of momentum, and I mean realistically 5, 6, 7 miles an hour is more than enough, you can then come off the clutch fully. And it doesn't matter then how quickly you come off the clutch for that last little bit, but it's the first stages. Find your biting point first, hold it, do your observation, see if it's safe for you to move off. When it's ready to move off, raise the clutch a tiny little bit more, and we're literally talking about the thickness of a pound coin. Okay, hold it at that point till the car gains some momentum, and then come off the clutch fully, and then you can go through your gear changes. So when you do your gear changes, you can go down as fast as you like. In between first and second, I would say be gentle and bring it as a count of maybe sort of 1, 2, 3, and you're off. And for third, fourth, fifth and sixth, it really doesn't matter. You can go down the clutch as fast as you like. And realistically, if you came off as fast, you're not going to get the car to stall. You'll have so much momentum by then, the car won't stall. If you're maybe not going fast enough, between second and third, you might get a little bit of a jolt if you come off the clutch too quickly. But if you've released the gas pedal, so that ultimately there's no revs being put on the car, it hasn't got additional revs to have to try and catch up with when you then come off the clutch. So if you come off the gas pedal first, down with the clutch, do your gear change, come up with the clutch, and then go back onto the gas pedal, you'll find that you'll get a lot smoother transition between the gears. Okay, so literally that is your clutch brake. and that's what goes in and out, and this is the one that ultimately will create all the smell. If you've got too many revs and you're holding it on the biting point and stuff like that, it'll just scuff away, and this, it gets quite hot, and then cause burns on this face, could cause burns on the other face as well, sort of thing. It's just going to cause damage to your car by over revving, but giving it a little bit of extra revs as you get to move off, it just assists the car. It helps maybe not cause that stall because it's got more power in the first place. So setting the gas first, find your biting point. When you're ready to go, raise it literally thickness of a pound coin and hold it. And then when the car's got some momentum, then come off the clutch fully. Okay, I hope that's helped. If you can see it in the flesh, it sort of makes a little bit more sense to you as to what's happening inside the engine. Okay, thanks for watching.